Why should you journal? Well, a little bit about my own story of how I started journaling. Well, I started journaling in the beginning of this year, which is Jan 2020. It was actually one of my New Year resolutions, and I was really excited the first few days when I actually started doing it, feeling all productive and, taking care of my mental health and stuff like that. But then as the days passed, about in the second week or so, I was like, I don't really want to do this, because it felt like an assignment that I had to do, which is what made it less fun and less interesting. But then later I realized that journaling was actually really helping me if I did it well, just to keep my insanity within myself and to really reflect and pour down all my thoughts on that piece of paper. So what I'm trying to say is, most people, when they think that they'll start journaling, they usually give up within a few days. I want you to know that you don't have to journal every single day. Okay, it's not about being consistent, it's about being yourself and creating your own space when you actually do decide to journal. It could be any time of the day. You could do it in the morning, you could do it when you're traveling somewhere, you could do it when you're on vacation, you can do it anytime. It's just your own space, your own zone that you want to create. And if you're like me, you're really fancy, you can probably light a scented candle, or you can put on some fairy lights when you're journaling, and that will make it a lot more fun. It'll create that sort of atmosphere that, I'm journaling. I still journal daily because it just helps me maintain and keep me sane, because we live in a very busy world. We're surrounded with so many different people, different circumstances every single day, that it just keeps me in check and ready and prepared for the next day. So I always journal every day, but it's up to you when and how you want to journal and what circumstance you want to journal. And there's this theory that when you write down things, you memorize them better. I always write down my bio notes because so much to learn, Jesus Christ. But yeah, you write down and you learn it better, you memorize it better. Similarly, when you write down your thoughts, you're actually processing them in a better way. You might not realize it when you just start journaling, but after a month or so, you will really feel that you've opened up, that you are personally feeling very much better when you journal. Personally, I think journaling also can be compared to photography, because people take photographs in nice places, during nice events, during bad events, anytime. People take photos because they want to keep a log and check of what their life was like before, and then when they look through those old photos, you have that whole nostalgia phase and you remember the good old days. Similarly with journaling, you're actually logging down every single day or certain important days that you want to look back at. You want to see how you've grown, you want to see how life is now and how life was before. So I think journaling is really good if you want to really look back at your life one day. I don't want to sound cringy when I say this, but it's actually true that your journal is literally like your friend. When some friend of yours comes to you and you know that they've been going through a bad phase, you sit down with them, you offer help, you offer a solution. If nothing, you just console them, you hug them, and you're there with them throughout that whole phase. And when they do something great, you celebrate their accomplishments with them. This journal celebrates your life accomplishments and goes through everything bad, all your phases with you. It literally is like your friend, because you're so good to everybody else, and you help everybody. You need to be good to yourself too, and this journal is actually going to help you do that. What do you need to start a journal? Well, firstly, you need a nice, fancy, colorful, cute book, or just a simple book, whatever is your taste or your type. Just get a book, get some pens or a pencil if you prefer writing with pencils, and literally that's it. You flip open the first page and bam, start writing. What do you write about? It could be anything. It could be from a line like, yeah, today sucked, full stop, to a paragraph or 2 pages. Anything. Just write down whatever you feel like. It could be about, that one moment in the day when something nice happened. Or it could be about writing down your goals and what you want to achieve in the future. Or it could be about some bad incident that happened today or in the past few days and what you've learned, from that. Or it could be about your emotions, what you're feeling currently while writing that, If you're feeling angry, just write that down, okay? And you can even scribble, you can even draw caricatures, you can do anything that presents or depicts what your brain is feeling at that moment. when do you journal? You could literally journal anytime. If you journal monthly, you could do it any time of the day. If you want to follow what I do, I journal every single day. I journal before I sleep, and I think that's the best time for me because everybody's already gone to bed. I'm literally in this quiet zone, and I can write down whatever happened in the day, anything interesting, anything bad, and I can just sort of end my day nicely. It's like when you finish reading a chapter of the book that you're done with that chapter, and then you can nicely move on. So that's nice, move on to the next day. Where do you journal? I feel like this is one of those bio hypotheses, when, where, how, why. Anyways, where do you journal? You can journal, you journal in the book, but like what's surrounding? You could journal on your desk, which I would not recommend because your desk, at least for me, it's like a professional mindset. It's like where you do your assignments and professional work. Journaling is something that's personal to you. It's not, an assignment or anything like that. So I usually like journal by my bedside, because I journal at night. So I think that's a great space. You could journal in your balcony, in your garden, anywhere that sort of is soothing and sort of silent and calm. That's it. That is literally how you journal. I hope this video helped you sort of reflect on your actions, and if you actually start journaling, that will be so cool. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.